I love that outfit. Holy crap. Wish I could wear a corset.
You could if you tried hard enough, I suppose.
I need like 3 corsets.
Me too.
I was looking at the damsel in distress latest post, and she's wearing an all green outfit with a hood and just drools.
You sound like Lolly.
Yeah, but Lolly has corsets. Dana doesn't.
Right.
I wonder if she knows she's muted and we can't hear her.
No,
Probably
she doesn't
not.
know.
Oh, we hit the live button. I didn't know we were live.
Oh, that's awkward.
You're muted, Lolly.
Okay.
We can't hear you.
Start. I'll get Lolly going.
She's going to be
Welcome
mad
everybody to the show.
Said yes. Hello, everybody.
Ladybugs and lady jackets and somethings.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yay!
Yay. Leave your door a little cracked so I can hear what you're saying.
Okay.
There's no sound coming out of my phone. Okay. We shall wait for Gunther to return.
What
Can
do
you
I
guys
do?
actually see my setup? Right here is where the flame is on my hand. You can't see it. Is it too low?
Okay.
No.
Okay, you can see
it.
it. Yay. Okay, very good.
It's putting out this shiny light
Yes.
going upward.
Very good. Do you anything else?
No,
Cool.
Okay.
I don't think so. If I do, be prepared to jump up and assist.
Okay.
So welcome
Now,
everybody to
restart.
FAE News Network. Sorry, we're on FAE Productions. This is the new sort of, we've never done it quite like this before. This is our Imbolc live stream combined with our weekly FAE news. So we usually do an annual live stream for Imbolc, but Imbolc happened to fall on FAE News Night, so we are combining the two. And the first part of our show tonight will be dedicated to doing a small Imbolc candle lighting ceremony. And so going into that, we had this last week. I'm going to forego all of the opening things of sponsors and whatnot, and wait till we get to the back to our regular programming, and then we can roll into the show as we normally do. But leading up to this, we had a candle exchange with whoever wanted to sign up, not dissimilar to our Yule Cat sock exchange, but this time with candles. And so, do you guys want to? I have not unboxed mine, so mine is here for the unboxing. And I guess, do you guys want to, Gunther, go one by one around the circle and let everybody do a quick unboxing, and then we will jump into doing our ritual. If you guys are watching from home, by the way, or if you're a patron, one of our patrons, you should have received a message in your email inbox to come live here backstage with us and be on screen during this portion of the show. And if you are joining us from home, everybody get your candles out, because we're going to do a little circle lighting. So, Gunther, I guess, why don't you go first? That way, then you can have everybody else one by one.
You know why I get to go first? Because
Did you leave your door open, Gunther? Because I can't hear you.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is that better?
That's better.
Okay. You know why I get to go first? Because
Yep.
Flora is not here.
Embiggen yourself.
Me myself.
We're prominently professional here.
I'm not professional at all. Hi, I'm Gunther Hammerhands. You may know me from being such thing as the Jarl of Northern Sky. Anyway, we got a box here, and it's a box that says Jarl Hammerhands on. It's really kind of funny. All right.
So we tried to feature our vendors that are our patron subscribers, Patreon subscribers, as featured shopping vendors. And I know at least for certain that a few of the candles have come from these various sources. So that's exciting.
Yeah, this one was from one of ours, Serpent Flame Candle Company. It's the same place I got my partner's candle from. The same.
I'm just over here prepping mine for the opening, but I'm not actually opening it. It's sort of like not quite putting the whole marshmallow in your mouth. Just a little
my
bit.
candle came with a bunch of paper.
Paper burns.
Oh my goodness gracious, not paper.
Yeah, I think I might have cut myself on it.
Don't do that, it hurts. It's very helpful that way.
And here is a candle. It is a
Wrapped in more paper for the record.
more paper. Yeah, green. Yeah. Sealy colors, right? And it is the Serpent Flame. And it is the Frost Giant.
Awesome.
What? That's actually the name of the candle is Frost Giant?
Yeah.
It's so perfect.
Yeah. And then
Well,
it's,
so what does it smell like?
it smells like peppermint and a lot of height. It's actually what it says on it. Oh man, it does smell like peppermint and a lot of height.
Put it away when I come visit.
Yeah, look at that.
Ooh, sparkly.
They put glitter.
I like it.
They put glitter in my
Fairy
candle.
dust.
Thank you, Mr. Donovan. Just saying. That's who I was my partner, it seems.
Is there more?
No, I mean that's what I got. There's a candle.
All right. Well, who's next?
Who wants to go next?
All you got in the candle exchange was a candle? Who,
I know,
who
right?
see that coming?
Hi, Count Morbid.
I just got myself. Well, actually, I made this out of my earwax.
Okay.
Wow.
Your
Now,
earwax
today?
is a lot brighter and whiter than mine.
And also earwax.
Yeah. All right then. Boom. We got Ion the Leprechaun.
Well, I suspect that mine is currently on the way, but I have this little one here that
That looks like the teacup you guys keep giving me during high court. What's going on?
yeah, that's right.
Beeswax.
Pinky's out. Yeah, it's a beeswax candle from Gilded Quill, as a matter of fact.
Mind your own what now?
And we got Davis Data the Bargain.
I got a big box.
And I cannot lie.
If there's a smaller box in it, I will laugh.
It says Famustina, and it's a letter with the seal.
Ooh, that looks nice. Did that come from Lord WeiRd? That looks like the seal. Well, I can't
see it
I'm
either.
really, really far away from my camera.
It's a
It's
treat.
so far. We'll go over it after hours. After hours.
You should open
It's a
it.
treat.
It's probably a nice letter. Oh, what's that?
Lots of bubble wrap.
Yeah. Gotta make sure it's safe, right?
Hey, I see Sir Nettle out there in the comments. Hi, Sir Nettle.
Hi, Sonetto. I got
Sonetto. Thank you for the candle.
Sonetto's candle for Sonetto. Did you get your candle, Sonetto?
Who gave matches to Sir Nettle?
I didn't give Sonetto matches. I just gave them some people I said matches too. Other than your house.
Whoa.
That is super pretty.
What does it smell like?
It smells like Gunther.
It says
Yeah.
spring rain.
Yep, smells like Gunther.
It smells like
Gunther.
laundry detergent.
It smells like my old shampoo.
Yes, actually. No, actually a little less like your shampoo and more like fabric softener that smells like rain. And this actually is very nice. Very smelly. I mean, like a good smelly.
Very awesome.
Ooh,
Very
letter. Dana got
Yes,
a
I'm ready.
letter.
I've prepped my box and everything.
you want to do the letter first, or do you want to do that later?
Oh, well, she's going to read the letter. I want to hear the letter.
Okay.
I want to know what the letter says. It's like this kind of like natural paper. Ooh, famous Dana. I make my own candles and was so pleased to learn that you were who I was making this to send to. There are 2 scents blends present in this candle. The top whiter layer is a sage lavender blend, and the blue layer is a rain scent made from ozone, sandalwood, rose, and lily of the valley. Overall, I think it gives an impression of rain falling on spring flowers. And I infused it with the energy of new beginnings for you. I hope it brings you some light and joy in the coming season. Sincerely, Sir Nettle, the Jackalope, Knight of the Unseen.
Keep in
Thank
mind.
you so much, Sir Nettle. I
Keep in
love
mind,
it.
Just because it smells like that right now doesn't mean when it burns, it's going to smell. It could smell differently. That's what I'm saying.
Well, I mean, it's okay.
Are
And
you
now-
Fire
are you
burns.
casting aspersions upon my night and
What?
their smell?
No. No,
I don't
we're-
think I
we're-
have sniffed Sir Nettle enough to know if it smells like her candle or not.
I know that. Okay, fair enough. Fairy Prince Claudia, are you ready?
I'm ready.
And there's the fairy princess herself.
Yay!
Okay, so here is mine, and it is from Serpent and Flame. Well, that's the vendor that it came from.
They got lots of
And
stuff.
let's see if I have a note. On my seeing spy glasses. What? This is very cool. Oh, famous Dana. Thank you. This is from you.
Yes.
Okay. Well, famous Dana got me, let's see, so many packing peanuts. I'm trying to be careful opening them.
That actually sounds like something Famous Dana would get you just packing peanuts.
Do not light those on fire.
And then
I
say
think-
you were hungry, and that's why she got it for you.
I think I brought her a box of packing peanuts before.
Yes.
Don't put that in your
There
mouth.
isn't anybody that's having trouble coming into the stream, is there?
I've been watching the stream. I don't see anybody saying anything. I'm watching
I'm having trouble.
our.
In the comments, Sir Nettle said they didn't get an email, but
Oh, hang on, Sonel. I got you. Give me a minute.
I have no idea if they're ready to.
Okay. So this
Be on air or
fragrance
anything, but-
is The Tale of Sweeney Todd. Attend the tale of Sweeney Todd.
Just the tail.
Yes. His
Well, I
face
mean-
with
Does it
his
smell
eye
like
was odd.
Does it smell like mince pie?
No, it's
Oh
supposed to
man,
smell like
it's cherry
cherries.
flavored.
Yes.
Oh, it smells so good.
I'm sorry,
Thanks,
but if it
Dana.
doesn't
It's
sound-
wild cherry, and for neatness, he deserves a nod.
If it doesn't smell like
Oh,
murder
I like it.
victims, you got robbed.
Okay, this is very cool.
It's red,
So-
so it's close enough.
Are you guys ready to do the lightings?
Hang on. I'm seeing. Sonetta. I sent Sonetta the link. Real quick to see if Sonetta would like to join us.
It should also be in their email inbox as a message sent out on Patreon. It should also be on the Patreon as well. So I
You
guess
sent it
with
out in triplicate. I
that
know.
said, then we're sort of ready to do our lighting ceremony. Yes.
No.
So first, I'm going to, if you guys will, you all know how to do the form of the key, so we can open the circle, open the door to fairy, and then I will go ahead and call the times, and then I will read the brief story of Imbolc as a fairy holiday, and then we will do our invocation, and I will light our candle and pass it. Can you unembiggen me, please?
Yes, I can.
I'll light the candle, and then I will pass it to the next person that I see on my screen virtually. Since we are not all in the same place together, yes, that means, at least for me, I'm going to the left. So With that said, then I want to first ring our fairy bell to signify the beginning. And then with our hands raised like this, we could all do the form of the key, and Widdershins means turn to the left, and for opening things, it's the X. I invite the earthen gnome, spirit of bone and flesh. I invite the airy sylph, spirit of zephyr and breath. I invite fiery salamander, spirit of passion bright. I invite watery undine, spirit of navel, milk, and honey. I invite the barken dryad, spirit of forest and wood. I invite silvery silicone, spirit of metal and mineral. I invite the invisible aether, spirit of quintessence. So the story of Imbolc is thus. On Imbolc, torchbearers and will-o-wisps, salamanders and fire elementals set out from Tir-na-no, the land of eternal youth, home of the Tuatha-Dé, ancestors of the sheep. And with them, they carry torches and lanterns, flares and embers. Traveling across the land, they pass the spark of flame to any who open their home to relight their luminous balefires. Once alight, the flickering tongues are passed on and on, spreading warmth and light far and wide, melting away winter to herald in the springtime. And Imbolc is the traditional beginning of spring if you follow the old ways. And so we are going to light our candles and pass them one to another, spreading the warmth across the world. And I will go first. This is actually rather nice. It's got, I think, maybe a cedar wick. It's wood, so it will be more natural, and that's very cool. Are you ready, famous Dana? I'm passing my candle to you. Yes, a blessed Imbolc.
Famous Dana sound.
Famous Dana is not aware she's muted.
Gunther, I think, is next.
She's talking in famous Dana.
Muting is awesome. Yes.
So, if I may read us our Imbolc blessing.
Mm-hmm.
From Tir-na-no, Imbolc fire is called. We invite its warmth into hearth and hall. Bless the heart seeds we now plant here. Grant gifts of spring, red fox, brown hare. May sacred flame pass hand to hand, thaw and waken the frosted land.
Do I need to say all of it? Gunther, you're next.
Yeah, you just hand it to me.
Okay.
Put some stretch out. Hold on. And then just. Oh, there's some flame right there. We lured the flame. It's in the hand, and I'll give it down to the other count man. There you go.
So one of the things that we started doing last year, or perhaps the year before, was it was an idea suggested by Lord WeiRd, one of our patrons, and it was to do a toast, a boast, and an oath from it for the new year. And so everybody was asked to contribute that if they wanted to. And now I am going to read what everyone's toast, boasts, and oaths are. Right down the list as everybody submitted them when they signed up for the Fairy Light Imbolc. So,
I see.
Lord Voivode, you're going to go first. Your toast was to art and creativity in all of its forms. Your boast was that you have wonderful friends and people you love. And your oath was to do more with your miniature painting. And from Anu, we have a toast to a great year and building Heartsong Arts pottery. We have a boast of business is booming, and we have an oath to enjoy fun and games a bit more in 2022. Or I will donate to be donating to Tree Sisters for planting trees in the fairy realm. We have from Lady Lavender Skymane a toast. I didn't even read these before. I didn't read these before I did this. A toast to Princess Lolly for making us feel magical and loved. I can't even do it, but you cannot do this. Oh, thank you. You guys are so nice. Loved on the other side of Turtle Island. And a boast that I am so proud of the personal and professional growth that I made in 2021. And an oath, a pledge to donate handmade items to a local charity. And by the time I get back to my inner Rossiter, all of my makeup will be on my cheeks.
We'll stall for you. It's okay.
And from Sir Nettle the Jackalope, we have a toast to growth. May we always learn and improve and never stagnate. We have an oath, a boast to I am proud of the life I've been building, and an oath, I swear to get back. I swear to get back to go for a significant walk every week and build up my endurance. If I fail, I'll donate blood. Just don't donate too much at once.
You're trying to give away your life force. Do you want to die?
From famous Dana the Boggin, a toast to all my fave friends. A boast, we lived. And an oath, I will find a job. And from Acorn the Fairy, we have a toast to the return of safe events. Huzzah! A boast about someone finding me and asking me to be a part of their event, and an oath to continue spreading word of the Guild of the Fae. And from Erwin at Ocean Mist, we have a toast to beat COVID in May, to Fae family for an amazing last year, and let's see, and many years to come. And then I'm not sure where the line was drawn between toast, boast, and you know what I'm trying to say, toast and boast and oath. So I might have messed that one up a little bit. But and it looks like an oath to find a home with my significant other, Alex. And then from I hope I say this right, Nade Moonpillar, we have a toast to my husband, without whom I would not have survived this last year. A boast, I am proud of my tenacity and ability to keep going, even though it's hard as hell. And an oath, I vow to clean my junk room and make it my plant/art room. That is a big oath. I am certain of it. If you call it a junk room, I feel like that would be me oathing to clean my art room.
Very Princess Lolly. I don't know if we need to set fire to Flora now. Or...
We have from Briar Willowfrost
Yeah.
a toast to my parents, a boast to my kids, and an oath to get healthier. And we have from Jarl Gunther Hammerhands, toasting that we will have Fairy Blossom outdoors again. We are on track for that. Boasting that last year was the most productive year of my life, and you got a new land dragon and became Count.
Allegedly.
And started reestablishing the Order of the Scepter and created crest for the entire kingdom. And you swear your oath that you will start your path to becoming Duke.
That's right.
And my toast was to all of our patrons out there, new and old. Thank you guys so much. And for our new partnership with the Guild of Fae. my boast was maybe kind of silly, but I actually really like all of the new bookshelves that we managed to rearrange and then get installed into the house. I think they're beautiful, and they're like a point of pride for my last year. I know that sounds silly, but that's my boast. And my oath is to play more music for this year. So
Can I
with
add
that
to my
said, that's everybody's toasts, boasts, and oaths. Say that 5 times fast.
Can I add to the boast real quick?
You can add to a boast.
I got to boast the fact that we have actually grown our fairy family so far, as we have, and have been able to, even through the pandemic, pull together and do things still together. And some people would just stop, and we kept going and going and got bigger and bigger and bigger. And
I literally can't hear
if it wasn't for Fairy
We
Princess
know.
putting in hours and hours and hours of work to do it, it probably wouldn't have been done nearly as well. So I wanted to make sure that everybody, knew that, and it's a boastful thing that I can help her, but at the same time, she's a life force behind it, And also, once again, Flora's late. Say hi to Flora for being late.
So Flora
never
get to
late.
open her candle?
Flora is not late. Flora's
I
arrived
always-
precisely when they mean to.
Approximately.
Look at mine.
Me too.
Mine's
Precisely
pretty.
to.
Flora, did you open it already? You couldn't wait.
I had to take the peanuts off the top, and then, but I haven't.
What?
I wish you all could see what was
Peanuts.
happening right in front of me right now.
Is there cat
You're about to
having-
be visited by Sissy or Silky, who look like they're trying to plan on a secret attack of one another.
You have camera
So,
cat?
Flora, what do you have there in front of you?
Paperwork.
Paper.
Paper. She got paper too. It's amazing.
So we passed our candles around, lighting each other's candle.
Is
on
that
the
Flora
screen.
down there in the corner?
Yes.
So Ion could
Oh,
pass.
hi,
his
Flora.
candle to
I didn't
to
see you
light
come in.
yours.
I'm sorry. Are you unboxing yours, Flora?
She is.
Yes.
She unboxed
While
like
you
2 years
unbox
ago. Don't
yours,
believe her.
I'm going to take this moment to transition back to my regular interlocutor. And rather than close our circle, we are just going to let it dissipate naturally throughout the course of the show this evening, and let everybody embrace that warmth and feel it all over. Thank you, everybody that participated in our little fairy light. And I'm going to actually blow these out on my end because I do not want a feline to catch itself on fire while I'm not looking. It's actually known to happen.
Someone
I
else
like
is going to
this
have
one
to
with-
pass the light to Flora
This smells
because
really good, by the way.
I can
Your
no
light
longer
went
hold
out?
my
Dana.
Can,
No, I can no
Yeah,
longer
but-
hold it.
Can you just
The only person who can
swap
light
me out, Gunther?
Yeah, I got you. Go ahead.
Make
No,
Flora
it's
big
like
so we
Flora.
can see her candle.
no, do not embiggen Flora.
I'm working on it, Nolly. Hang on.
Very slow.
Ooh. Don't embiggen me.
I was
There we
I,
got.
I was following orders.
I got a bag of shiny
Did
drops.
you get bubbles?
I did.
That's amazing. I like bubbles.
Oh, wait, am I supposed to light a candle or something?
No, you're supposed to wear the bubbles.
Hey, let us see the candle you got. See, mine's so pretty.
It's
if
See,
rose,
you're being
lilac,
past the flame from over there.
Yeah,
Over-
over
jasmine,
over,
and
over near us somewhere. Yeah. If they were standing, yeah, that's fine. Just pretend. We're pretending.
ooh,
Just pretend land.
I'm gonna forget this.
You said
What
That's
does your
fine.
candle smell like?
What does it smell like? What is it? What is it called?
Does it
I
smell like
swear,
chicken?
nobody listens to anything.
you said
I
rose
say.
and lilac, I think,
Thank
right?
you, Dana.
I'm sorry. I was trying to follow instruction.
Rose, lilac, jasmine, and lavender.
That's
Ooh.
nice.
It smells delicious.
Mine smells like peppermint and height.
Mine
Yeah,
is really
there's all of them.
fresh. It's very nice.
It's very floral.
Floral. Yeah. That sounds about right, Flora.
Oh, it's a key.
You know what? I had a key once.
I still have a key. It's over here.
I
My
think it's
my
attached.
my sheeple goat stuffed animals protecting it.
That's nice. What's it? Where'd she go?
This is highly entertaining. I guess I should actually describe what I'm picking out, but that would require.
Yeah, no one
talking,
knows what's
which
going
I
on.
don't.
Just holding it for like 3 seconds. Like, look, it's a thing. Gone.
Because
What?
I'm excited.
Excited.
A dragon charm.
A
Well,
dragon.
they're so tiny,
Yeah.
and my nails look awful. I'm not going to hold it up to the camera.
You gonna come up here and get your nails done with the fairy princess again?
I need to. Oh, here's another little tiny baby key. If I can get it out of there. Why am I still embiggened?
Because you're doing cool stuff.
Yeah.
Yes. Little key.
Because
And my-
you have the show captivated
How-
right
how
now
many-
with
how
all your tiny things.
How many babies can be unlocked with that key?
Fairy
Probably
princess,
just one.
You still need to turn on your camera and your there you
I
go.
know, I'm right here. Simmer
Yes.
down.
I heard you giggling, so I had to put that out there.
I didn't want to because I was cleaning my spectacles really quick before I join you all so that I can see what I'm doing.
I love my bag of rocks. That's amazing. I wonder if there's anything inside the candle once it gets burnt down.
You'll
I should
find
probably
it.
read the paperwork. Probably says, do not light until you do this.
I keep smelling my candle because it's like peppermint, and I need the peppermint smell. And it's like a thing.
Stable heat resistant surface. Okay, so my laptop is probably not the best place for it.
Not
would
the
you do that?
best place. It could be worse.
What's wrong with you, man?
Oh, and I just broke rule number whatever it is. Never touch or move a burning candle.
That's a rule.
So you know what fairies? So we're a bunch of rule breakers
Not
anyway.
if you're Catholic. Okay.
What?
They literally light candles and then like go and light other candles with them.
It's pretty common. Yeah.
I was hoping it would say who sent it, but it does not.
You have to be professional level to light a candle and then move it, right?
All pro fairy. You got
All
it.
Or Catholic.
Why am I still embiggened?
Because you're the one. You're the same.
Big and me. I'm 3 years in Flora.
There you go.
I
You are
am-
unembiggened. I'm really
I
sad.
am
All
much
of the
prettier than
flowers are
Flora, and I should be embiggened.
my flowers are all behind, and you can't see any of them after I put my headphones on. I don't like it.
Where's your other headphones? You have like 20 of them.
No, I don't have 20 of them. But I feel like I want to have some flowers or something up front where they could be seen.
You need to figure out how to mount the floor, attach.
Whatever you're about to say, it is not going to be good. Oh my God, you've invaded my house again. I hate it when you do that.
I'm in your
Now
base
Wolver
shooting
just
your dudes.
walks into
It's
the
so
west wing
weird.
of the castle and is like, "Hey, I'm here."
I think
I'm
you
in
do
your
need to
base.
hook a flower crown to your headset so you don't have to worry about it being on your head.
I think
know,
it's
but
funny
if
that
I
she suddenly misses one ear, just one.
If I do that, if I hook a flower crown up to my headset, then I won't be able to switch colors to match whatever it is that we're doing, and that would be sad. Nobody wants that. Right?
Yeah.
I would cry.
Whatever. You always wear black and white. Okay, you guys. So we actually have a vendor, and that means that
They're still here?
we have a drawing to do on yon Wheel of Wind, which I actually have not pulled up ahead of time. I spent all day working. I actually worked till 6 o'clock in the morning, practically.
Her name is Lolly. She likes to make drawings.
Remember that whole thing where I said this fairy princess works nonstop? That's what I was talking about right there. She's always doing something for us. You just don't always see it. And if you do, well, you just don't know it yet. Is that a dog?
I made a little dice bag.
Oh, okay.
It's yellow polka dot.
You should make a purple one.
Yellow
I had a
polka dot
little
bikini.
sister who had a bikini that
Which
was a
color
yellow-
purple? This one or 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 this one?
Definitely that one.
That one.
That one.
Whichever one that is. Go for it. You make a loincloth for me while you're at it.
Okay,
I know.
so
Well, you and Flora have been exceptionally busy because of Oddmall coming up here. What in the next week? Couple weeks?
That
Did you
bottom
see a
one.
loincloth?
Isn't admission free for Almonia?
I like that bottom fabric a lot.
Mm-mm.
Or
Mhm.
top. The one you're holding towards the camera.
Whichever one. That one then. It's
Yes.
purple. She likes purple.
What's that gonna do?
It's like an amethyst.
Oh no, don't use that. I want that to be a do-rag, man. Make a Gunther do-rag.
and the fabric gets even bigger. No,
voila.
Make a Gunther do-rag. See
I didn't
this?
know these were that big.
Did you see this?
That's what she said.
I need more of this.
Whoa!
It's not 8 there. It's 8:20. We got 10 minutes for that, okay?
It's close enough.
Close enough. Good enough. Good enough for ghoul work.
I have to get it out
Well,
before the vendor comes on. We have to be
Hey, look.
dignified.
You know the vendor can hear you, right? Like you know
Just-
that, right?
Yeah, it's like I see the vendor off camera going, "Oh my goodness, Dan."
Yes, but it's at least I feel like it's less disrespectful if they're not on camera.
Whatever.
They're probably giggling just as much as we are. So
Yeah, I could probably.
That's my
see
rule
it
and I'm
on
sticking to
TV,
it.
So there's that.
Just be happy I'm talking, okay?
Yeah, that's a shocker.
yes, very much so.
Okay, let's see.
One
Well,
episode
that's
with the option without talking, and then everybody would be very confused.
This one's got black drawstring holders, but
I like,
it's
that one's really cute though. I like that one.
so far those are my only ones that are not blue in color.
But that's pretty fabric.
I have now got everybody onto the Wheel of Wind, and I'm going to. Nice. Why don't you embiggen Dana so we can actually see what she's doing? Okay, are you guys?
Everybody wants to. What is that about, famous Dana?
It's a bag.
Is
This
it a
one
beanie?
happens to be a larger size than the other ones. But the butterflies
So
are
So you can
shiny.
carry slightly more dice, but not all of them.
Yes.
I have to utilize the Gunther.
Because comparison sizes of their dice bag to
Some
this,
prefer.
like
I don't
double
even
size.
know what that sound was you just made. I just heard from.
I
It's
Yeah.
a Swedish flora.
Okay, so
I was going to
let's
say
see
something
here.
and then I thought
Let's go
better
back
of
to
it.
our Wheel of Wind. Famous Dana will talk about fabric all day long. All day long.
Okay.
Because I have
Okay,
some other
go.
cool ones that are ready to be made right here
Oops.
that are pink and red and stuff.
All the colors and the things. All right, Wheel
Yes.
of Wind. This is for the selection of stickers from Quest for the Beasties. If you guys will recall, they had like the cool little birch and little mushroom. Very fun vendor that we had, and I do have this information right, Flora?
What? Sure. Huh? I wasn't listening.
Great. I love that you're so supportive like that. You're like, I don't even know what you're talking about, but it's good. Go ahead. Okay, here we go. So
What did
I'm
I just
gonna-
agree to?
Exactly. All right, there it is. I picked yellow for the wheel to be like the color of a flame. So, boop, boop, boop. Wheel of Wind, spin, spin, spin. You are the winner of it. Yay, Wabbit, congratulations. You're the winner of the cool set of stickers, which I am nervous about. Not nervous about, jealous about. So let's see.
Wabbit
here.
season. Wabbit
Duck
Duck
season.
season.
Wabbit season.
Duck season.
It's
Rat
Rabbit.
semen. Rat
Did you say
semen.
rat semen?
No, I did
Whoa.
not say. I said season.
Okay.
Because you have to season your rats correctly.
So, for those who haven't viewed the show in a while, it has gone downhill since you stopped watching.
What is even happening right now?
Oh, look, a vendor.
I was just going to say
Welcome to the show. Wait, nothing here yet.
they probably
I
left after that.
I don't know who started that.
We do have some interesting articles for this week, so let's go
No, we
ahead
don't.
and
Not yet.
bring our vendor in. We don't know who
Oh, wait, there was.
started that, but ways. Yay! Hello.
Hello, hello,
Welcome to the show.
everyone.
I'm sorry we
Hello.
kept you waiting a little bit long today.
Oh, it's quite all right. It's worth
Okay.
the wait.
Yes,
I
but
was
we
just
are
having
very
fun watching you
interested in
guys.
Here we go.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
Oh, I'm
goodness.
glad somebody was having fun.
Look at your beautiful magical fairyland.
Yes, I made it myself.
Doors.
I
Do
bet
Do
you
you
did.
only
Just
come
like-
out every 27 years out of curiosity?
I do, yes. So, yes. So a lot of people confuse clowns with humans. It's purely a rumor that was started, I think, on Wikipedia by
Yeah.
the anti-clown regime. So it's
Propaganda.
There's an anti-clown
Yes.
regime? My
Yes.
goodness, there's an anti-troll regime too.
there
What
is.
that?
It's very unfortunate, but I stay fighting. So
Fair enough.
Is this because people think that clowns are inherently creepy? Which I am not one of those people. Thank you very much. I love clowns.
thank you.
To
Thank
be
you.
fair,
Most
she's
welcome.
also inherently creepy. So
Yeah,
you know.
I
I
know
do.
professional clowns, so
That's
What
I
did I
do,
wonderful.
and that's a plus for me. Yeah, that's a selling point for me.
Yes.
That y'all creepy.
Oh, good.
welcome,
yes.
welcome to your family is what he's trying to say.
Thank you. Creepy is my middle name, so I'm very excited to be here.
Mine is
Really,
Bernard.
my middle name is Gunther.
Well, speaking
Nice to
of
meet you.
Yeah.
yes, speaking of, will you please, Ms. Clown, introduce yourself to us formally? Tell us who you are and what
Yes.
your business is and what you do.
Yes. Thank you guys so much again for having me. I'm Celestina Mars of Clown in the Desert Designs. So I'm out of the high desert in Southern California. I make art, paintings, and jewelry from epoxy resin. The resin that I use I try to stay environmentally friendly, to keep things beautiful like this. So the resin that I use, it's called Stone Coat art resin, and it is VOC free. It's food safe. It's scratch resistant, heat resistant. So if I'm making coasters, you can set your drinks down on it. I make resin trays that are resin ashtrays that are safe to use with heat. I'm sure I'm forgetting some other nice things about it, but yes. So it's the pieces are supposed to last much longer, forever and ever. So, and I do have some here if you'd like to see.
Of course.
I definitely
Whether or
would, but I
Whether
still
or
have a
not you'd like to
question.
see, I'm gonna show you. So
I mean,
Well, that's what you're here for. So.
keep us captivated. That's all I'm saying.
That's the spirit. There you go.
good. Thank you. So yes.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so things such as this piece. I don't know if you guys. Thank you. Yes, and I hand pick and dry all of my flowers that I use here in Southern California. This piece has I did a moon update recently, so I like to do just different themes. I think my first update was Game of Thrones, so that I'm a big GOT fan. So this one has some crushed glass in it. Actually, I thought the Count might like this one. Oh, is that upside down? This is a little box.
Well, I mean, technically, bats can go either way. Like, which came out dirtier than I meant it. But yeah.
Uh-huh.
I think you meant it how it came. No, I'm just kidding.
He did. You've got it.
He
You've got
totally
it.
did.
Peg.
No joke.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh
I put a
no.
link for your Instagram
I'm not saying I'm
into
upset.
the comments. Into the comments.
Oh, you did?
You guys. Yes, because
Oh,
I didn't
good.
put it in our information for the ticker, so I just put it into the comments so people can go and give you the loves on the Instagrams.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you so much. The big ig.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. I have my Etsy shop up. I can share my screen with you if you'd
I
like.
can
For the
actually share
gram.
your Etsy shop, but we would rather see what you have in your hand in person first.
That sounds fantastic. I also I don't I can imagine. Do you guys play D&D by chance? Because
I've heard of it.
What? Nobody here is a gamer. What are you
Yeah.
talking about?
and
We,
I didn't think so. I would be shocked.
That's
yeah,
Saturdays.
games sound like fun, and that's just not okay. Those dice,
that's cool.
can you show those dice really close?
We actually
One of them fell.
because
What did it roll?
because we're actually fairies. We actually play humans in homework. So
Oh my goodness.
Humans in homework.
You can play
for
humans in
mortgage.
homework.
Roll for mortgage with disadvantage.
yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic.
By the way,
don't
I
know
do
if
have
you
a
can-
question about your pieces. I guess the materials. Are they shatter resistant in case you want to bludgeon somebody unconscious with them?
They are. And that's not to necessarily say that I've bludgeoned anybody recently, but I have dropped them. I am quite a clumsy clown, so I have dropped them. They are very strong pieces. They will last. Yes.
Asking for a friend, right, Count Morbid?
Yeah.
Yes.
And
answering for your friend.
And also,
I
do
got
they
you.
clean? Do they clean well? Like if you want to get hair and blood off them, they clean off. Just
Oh yes.
easy. Oh, perfect.
Yes, you don't even
Okay.
have to use bleach.
Excellent.
Actually, what
Yes.
happens if you do use bleach? Are they resistant to that too?
Yes.
And other chemically, like, oh, nice. Okay.
Yes. This is a very really high quality resin that I use. So when I first started out, I honestly was buying resin from the big box stores, which is still just as expensive as the one that I'm buying now. But I didn't realize how much more high quality this one is. I mean, it's just beautiful. Like, say, maybe you're a fairy princess and you want to keep your fairy dust
What?
inside.
That looks so neat.
I wish that I
Oh.
could show you better, but
You're showing very well, but now I got to worry about her having fairy dust all over the place.
Yeah.
It must
Careful.
Well,
be-
it won't
I mean,
be all
you
over the
can
place
keep
because
your-
you're in a jar.
You
I
can keep your
fairy
human
dust
coins in
responsibly.
there.
Yes.
I hope your products. I hope your products really resonate with our viewers.
Oh man,
Awful.
man.
I hope they
Oh.
resonate.
You know, I
too.
actually want vendors to come back.
He's like, you should have just said, you stopped at. You don't actually want vendors.
Oh,
Stop being a jerk.
I love you guys. This is fantastic.
Well,
Oh.
you'll get to know us, and then you won't. I promise.
Give it another 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, but for now you're still good. I made a keychain with my name on it.
Whoa!
Is that? Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
I have, I brought just a couple whips. I do like to make keychains. I really enjoy making keychains. So,
Oh,
like this
do you
little one,
Did you just say you brought whips?
not
And
whips.
That's for later.
Yes, I brought whips.
Is coming.
Whoop, shh. It's actually my nephew's birthday today. He's turning 9, so I'm gonna go meet up with them at a restaurant, and so I'm going to. I just think they're really gonna enjoy seeing me in my natural state. They always enjoy seeing me in my natural state, which is this. Anyway.
You have a mouse.
I'm sorry. I made this for Camden. That's my nephew.
Oh, he's
Happy
getting a mouse.
birthday. Yes.
Yay.
Yeah, it's going to be a keychain. I just haven't hooked it on yet. So, yeah, I have I really enjoy making all of these products. I'm sorry. I wanted to show you something else, but I cannot find it. Oh. Yeah, like little Zodiac keychains. This also has crushed glass in it. I make memorial pieces, so I've done them with if you have like a pet that's passed, or loved one that's
Oh, that's a
passed,
good
and you want to
idea.
use their sort of remains, breast milk jewelry. I've kind of dabbled in or tried to dabble in as many things as you can with resin. But I mean, I'm still dabbling. There's so much
Did you
to
say
explore.
breast milk jewelry?
That is a thing.
That is certainly a thing. Yes. Yes.
What is that thing? I don't understand.
So the
Well, you see,
process is
breasts are.
No, I know. I understand all of these words separately. I do not
I'm not-
understand how they go together.
I'm gonna say I'm not old enough for this kink.
Wow.
Just saying.
I'm really glad that you guys laughed and joked about it, because I wanted to laugh and I wasn't, you guys were inappropriate before I was, so that it makes me feel better.
I was
That's the thing.
there,
If you're-
Gandalf. I was there 3,000 years ago being inappropriate.
You invented that. Yeah.
Right. That's it's
Some say we're
legendary.
born with it.
No, it's not inappropriate. It's perfectly appropriate. So yeah, the process with the breast milk jewelry is drying it out into a powder and then mixing it into the resin and making sort of I guess what you would say is like a stone. A
Does it
resin
give it
stone.
nurturing qualities?
Yes.
This is
I
the
was just
thing that
wondering
people
why
do.
they would do that. Fair enough.
You can put anything in resin.
And make
This
it
actually
nurturing.
sounds amazing, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's hard.
What?
That's
It
so.
is.
No, hold
It's
on.
so intimate
Why?
and personal.
It is.
Right?
It
Okay.
really is. I actually have my niece's dead fish in my freezer right now.
Oh.
Yeah, so I used to work in a lab. I was the manager of a lab, and I lost my job in 2020, and that's how I started this business. I knew that I loved art. I loved drawing and painting, but I didn't have the confidence to. I kind of had imposter syndrome, didn't know that I could call myself an artist, and so that's really what pushed me into. I was at home, just trying to figure out what to do, like so many of us, and I thought, I've always wanted to try resin. I've always wanted to do that, and man, it's been the best thing. I get to meet people like you, the customers. I've just met so many beautiful people and learned so much about my own abilities, I guess. So,
Hey, Count Morbid, did you hear that? She called you beautiful.
who? What?
No.
Well,
Count
I
Morbid.
know.
He's the
Count Morbid.
prettiest.
Yeah, he's the prettiest. We had to make sure he knows that, though.
I
Wait,
assure you that I'm aware.
Okay.
No, wait. I'm sorry. Who gave me a call? Who said that I was beautiful? That's so. Thank you. Thank
That's
you.
fantastic.
Wait.
What
I'm
was I
sorry.
going to say? I was going to. Oh, I had a question for you about one of your things, but I want to. I guess I kind of want to wait till the end of you being done showing us what you're showing us. So I'm
Okay.
just raising my little finger that I have a question.
Oh. I'm so. Yes. No. Go ahead. Yes. I'm ready. I think that's about it. I have this necklace on that I made, and my mom actually grew these
Hold on.
flowers.
I got a question.
Yes.
What's happening with this goldfish? She started about a goldfish and then suddenly stopped. Are you going to be a resident
Okay.
taxidermist?
Thank you, because I lost my train of thought in the middle of what I was saying. So I appreciate you.
That's
That-
Dory brain right there is what that is.
Oh, I 100% have Dory brain. I'm constantly asking my fiance, what was I saying? So, yes, dead fish in my freezer. So there's like a little process with formalin. So I had to soak it in formalin, and it's now I'm trying to dry it out because anything liquid and resin do not mix. So
that makes sense.
I mean, they
It
do,
probably
and that's the
makes
problem.
Grossy, goopy.
right, they
lic-
do. You're right. The exothermic reaction that happens
Yes.
will heat that baby up, and you will have a nice soup of the most disgusting smell you've ever smelled in your life. So
I picked the best night ever to not have dinner during the show.
Yeah,
yes.
During our show, folks, you'll hear something weird like cockroaches.
Normally I'd be eating right now.
But you're going to make a
jewelry
goldfish jewelry. That's what you're doing with it, though, right? You're going to make like a goldfish jewelry of some sort.
It's a beta fish, and I'm going to put it into sort of like a plaque. I know that because when things die, they lose their natural color. So this is my first official piece using something. I have something with a dead lizard, but this is my first one.
Is this kind of a beta test then for this?
Oh my god.
This is why I try to keep them all off the show, because they make bad jokes like that.
Is it going to be a fishbowl shaped plaque?
That's fantastic. I love your puns, Count. I was going to ask you if you would turn me, because I wanted to be the world's first clampire.
Not a vampire. I'm just creepy.
He knows a guy.
I know a guy.
Yeah, you know a guy. Okay.
I did send a letter once to Transylvania while Very Princess Lolly was actually in Transylvania, and asked the dear friend Vlad to keep an eye on her. Unfortunately, she came back anyway.
No.
I thought it said to keep her, not keeping.
No, I'm all about cobwebs and spiderwebs and creepy crawlies, but not undead, just creepy.
Hide underneath the bed and scare you when you're trying to walk by.
Oh gosh.
Do occasionally grab ankles.
Oh,
he's been staked to prove it.
He
so
also
it's okay.
kind of admires ankles too. So
that's not where the steak goes, Ion.
It goes on the plate and in my gut.
Oh, look, a vendor.
Hi.
Oh look.
So when my dad passed away a couple years ago, he wanted us to put some of his ashes in handles for pocket knives and give them to each of the kids, so that if they ever needed to survive, he would be right there with them. And we haven't had an opportunity to get that done, but it's still something that we're looking into wanting to get done.
Oh, yeah.
Do you do custom work?
I absolutely do. My customs are open. My customs are always open. So I mean, until I don't have the ability to. Yeah, sorry.
I was going to say this does sound like a fantastic way to make a Horcrux.
Well,
Right, it's a fantastic way to make a Horcrux.
It truly does, and it'll last forever. So if nobody finds it till the end of time, it doesn't matter.
To be fair, her father wasn't a magician. He was a pirate named Captain Greybeard.
He was definitely a pirate.
Oh.
Yeah.
And like I said, he wanted each of the kids to have knives of his or other types of weapons of his as hand-me-downs, so that he would be there in spirit with them. So I understand the mixing of their ashes or different things in with the resin. And I mean, I'm holding my heart.
Yeah, I love that idea, and I love the idea of just preserving a memory like that. So there's so many beautiful things that different ideas that I can work with. So I love that knife handle idea. I collect knives too. So
me too, and swords and switchblades and
all kinds of weapons. Oh yes. I brought this in your spirit, Hammer Hands, because I was just thinking, you seem like the type that likes to defend yourself.
Defend myself? I go after people. You kidding me? I don't defend. I attack.
Oh, attack. Yes.
I'm 6'9"
I like
that. Come on now.
That actually looks like you could run that thing on a sander and get the edges of that actually sharpened.
You could.
I bet you could.
Definitely.
Is it a letter opener, an athame? What is it supposed to be?
This one is supposed to be like a keychain, go on a keychain and be sort of a defense.
I mean,
poke somebody's eye out.
I was gonna say I could gouge an eye out with that thing pretty easily, or a temple. A temple's good to take out with a thing.
I want one of those made in purple with the dried lavender
Any
flowers.
unicorn horns?
Oh, I would love. I would love to make that.
And suddenly there's an idea that's getting written down right now. Silver blood.
I love that. I really, my goodness, I really like making these frogs. I thought Dana might like the frogs. You know, frogging with the boggin. I'm
That's
sorry.
actually pretty good. Yeah. She likes turtles the best, though. Just saying.
Okay, that has to be a thing now, though.
Turtles.
She's
That-
the,
that's a-
she's the
that is
boggin
now a
with the
thing.
froggin.
Frog.
The flaggin with the chalice.
froggin'.
I mean, the flaggin with the
Just write it
dragon.
down for the
wait.
shirt
That's
idea.
right, with the flag.
Oh, I love your turtle. That's so cute.
It's like the only one I could grab right here next to me.
Okay, that just goes to show your turtle obsession, though. That you have one right there. That's fantastic.
Okay, so if
I love that.
if you've ever
I
been
have two
in
tattoos.
famous Dana's Fjord, she has turtles everywhere.
Oh,
Everywhere.
look at that.
Everywhere.
Come on,
That
we're
is
talking
Kelly
about
frog.
That is a frog.
Yeah, no, for frogging with the boggin.
Oh,
Bargain with the bargain.
All right, back to our vendor.
I love
And
that.
we have in there.
I swear to God, we have actually had to remind the vendor that we have a vendor.
Wow.
Welcome to the insanity, man. Welcome to the insanity.
I love it.
Okay, so I have
love
a
it.
question.
Yes.
My question is, that tray that you had,
Yes.
you had it was one of the first things that you showed, I think.
This one?
Yeah. Are you able to make those in a larger, actual, like big tray size?
Yes. Yes.
My thought here being that it would be really cool to have something like that with the flowers embedded to use for doing various magically things.
I love that. I can already see it.
Sadly, if I may make a recommendation, I know one of the things you can do is find an existing tray, you know, a neat, pretty tray or whatever. Then you do the flowers like you were saying, and you can pour resin over top of that. Like resin makes a great surface for trays. You know, you don't have to make the whole shape. You can find like a tray that you like, and then use the resin to permanently make the ritual surface or what have you that you want, and customize it that way.
Yes, I love that. I've seen a lot of people work with, you know, wood and resin, and I like that idea too. But I do have
people use tile. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a really great idea. So I do have some really large tray molds. I have a copious amount of trays, or a copious amount of molds. I mean, I'm sorry. So yes, I definitely have some really good large size trays that I actually have handles for too, that I can attach the handles to, and so you can carry it and everything.
Ideas are happening in my head.
Yes,
Don't let those happen.
we'll have to.
Leech helps.
Could be a cornucopia of trays or a
Don't do
plethora of
cornucopia.
trays.
How about a
Yes.
tray of cornucopia?
Man, it's not the time of year yet. Let's walk away.
That has passed. Oh, I don't know if you saw. I lit my candle.
Oh,
And you
beautiful.
can't see now.
Yeah, we can see that it's like,
Okay, good.
glowing. Yeah, it looks nice.
Oh, good.
Okay.
I'm really excited about the giveaway too. I'm so happy that I host giveaways every month. So on my Twitter and Instagram accounts, you can enter either way. You don't necessarily have to follow me on both, but I usually give away a Squishmallow. And
What is a Squishmallow?
It's adorable.
Is
It
this
is
what the
adorable.
giveaway item for tonight is?
Yes.
What?
Yes, it is. So I have.
You just
A
made her cry because she cannot enter the drawing.
Oh well, no. We'll talk. I'll hook you
No,
up.
we don't enter our own drawings because that would be very awkward.
Oh, it's okay.
You're awkward.
It
That
doesn't
would
have
be
to be a
abuse of
drawing.
power.
You're already
I'll-
awkward.
I'll
Yeah, you're
I'll
kind
send
of
you a
awkward.
little some.
Why do you
Okay.
gotta be so awkward, bud?
Hey, do you have the ability to make those dice like you had there?
Yes, yeah. So I made these. So
The dice? You made those dice?
yes.
Now we must speak after the show because one of the top items that people were talking about wanting this year so if we make our patron goal where we get the for the year the requisite number of patrons, right, that we are trying to get up to. Last year it was
Meet our
100.
goals,
We made our
yes.
patron goal. If we make
Oh,
our
that's
goal for
awesome.
this year, this last year we all got they just came in actually this last week. We got pins for, can you see?
Oh, nice. Yes.
So since
Yes.
D10s are what we use when we gather to do any number of things, having custom made D10s was one of the prizes that we were discussing.
Oh, I would love to do that. Yes.
Do these dice contain any breast milk?
Not
And
these
if
ones.
not, can they?
I was gonna say I'd be happy to make you a special set, a custom set.
Can
I
you
mean,
make me a set
but
with
I
the
need-
blood of Count Morbid?
There was almost a question there that I had to stop
Lolly?
and bring up.
Oh,
Lolly,
beauty.
we've had this
Mhm.
conversation about you can't sell my body parts without permission. We did this last year.
I'm
You
not
cannot
gonna sell it. I will
Mor-
not sell it.
Don't we have some hair?
Morbid's so
of
old, his
Morbid
blood is
to
already
put-
dust.
I'm
I
just saying-
still have a bag of my hair somewhere from the last time you tried to sell my body parts.
I went to Jay, and
I have a question for the vendor.
Oh, okay.
There's a vendor?
What,
Hi,
vendor?
Flora.
Will you do dice with lavender inside?
Absolutely. Yes. I can make
Flower petals?
dice.
Look at Flora's over there.
Yeah.
Like, oh.
Absolutely. I can definitely make dice with Flora's flowers.
They're pretty much all
Inside.
flower.
Laura's
Yes,
watching
exactly.
really nice.
Yes, I would love to. So yeah, the dice are probably one of my top favorite things to make. They're so much fun. And then afterwards, I just like
I love that sound.
playing. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Make sure to put the flowers at part in the dice so that it'll roll 10s easier.
Okay.
What was it?
Wait
I
them.
was going to message her
My
later.
goodness, you're asking, right? Don't tell everyone.
We
So
didn't have breast milk.
I need one of your bags too. I was thinking about that, Dana. I need a famous Dana bag. As soon as I saw your bag, I was like, we need to do some type of collaboration.
Awesome.
Ah, there you go.
It was like,
I think that would be really cool.
I'm in on the
I-
bonus. I go,
Well, so this brings
We're going to
us
be
like,
at Oddmall.
well, she's in. I believe she's in Pacifica. she's a whole kingdom
Yeah.
away.
How far south are you?
I'm sorry. I just had to think about who I am and where I live. Who am I? I
I do
completely
that
forgot.
every morning.
Presumably,
Every morning. Why am I
if
here?
in the
Somebody
desert,
tell the
it's
vendor
really
there's
far
a
What's
south.
going
here.
on?
Presumably,
Into
pretty
the
far
desert
south
with-
in the desert. Yeah.
I don't remember
Yes.
your name.
Yeah. So I'm. It's like before you would go through Vegas. Do you guys know where Barstow is?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
No.
I live like 20 minutes from Barstow.
I used to live in Vegas.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's fun. I grew up there. Weird
we
people.
have family in the
There-
San
yeah.
Angeles Metroplex.
Lots of slot machines.
So many slot machines. So many
Okay.
so
When
many
you can
cards
get- When
being
you can
passed
get
out.
off, when you can get off an airplane and play slots, it's a thing.
It is magic word. Okay, we're not talking about that. We're talking about the magic word for tonight. So we for we
Resonate.
come to that portion of the show where we must pick a magic word for that cool plushie thing. Show us that plushie thing again.
Yeah.
This
She didn't
is
show
our
everything.
giveaway prize, and we now
Oh yeah,
need yours
there's two more prizes
There's
too.
two
I'm
more
so
things.
sorry.
What? Oh,
Yeah.
there's
Yes.
more. Okay, you guys all be quiet and let the vendor talk.
Really?
You're actually telling me to be quiet?
Whoa.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. So there's this baby, which is named FAE, which I love
Aw.
that. And then this crushed glass heart ring dish. So trinket dish. You can put whatever you wish in here. And I also handmade this keychain. Oh,
There it is.
So-
I see it.
yes. So has little moons and stars and whatnot inside. So this is also a squishmallow,
Squishmallow.
keychain. Yes, it's an axolotl.
An axle. What's an axolotl?
They are, yeah, they're amphibians that they have like these
Oh,
little.
the cute ones that smile.
Yeah, they look like this.
Yes, Edwin showed me those, but I forgot what it was called.
Yeah, they're
Adorable.
fantastic. They're
they
very
are.
adorable. Yes.
Okay, so here we go. We've got some suggestions here. We've got
Froggin' with the boggin?
Froggin' with the boggin. We got
Yes.
Froggin'
Say
boggin.
no. It won.
I'm gonna say oxolotl or resonate.
No one's gonna
resonate.
No
is
one
a
is going to spell
suggestion.
axolotl correctly.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay,
They might spell
I have to Google
Quetzalcoatl
it.
on accident, and that'd be funny.
We've
they
got
added
buyback?
axolotls to Minecraft, so I kind of
Oh, wow.
do know how
Talking
to
about?
spell them.
Is it
No.
Medulla oblongata in Minecraft now?
We've got Squish. We've
Yeah,
got
I knew you were going to say no to breast milk.
yes, that is correct.
She said no. However, if we just
I just
post
want you.
that
I
in the
want you
comments,
to
it's
be
over.
reminded. I
Shatterproof.
invite. It's part of my SIG file. So every time I send a message to Etsy people, like customers, when they contact me, like it's in my SIG file, and I am not going to ask a customer to please go enter the magic word breast milk. It won't happen.
I know.
Maybe you should
I
change
said
how you
it
It's a
word
wasn't
magical
gonna
word,
happen.
though.
I would like
Yeah.
them to come and feel like they can participate in these giveaways.
I mean, if
Remember
milk
the
is so
beginning of the
offensive, we
do
could just
that.
shorten
They
it to
won't get it.
breast.
Remember the beginning of the segment where Flora said, "I would like to have vendors."
Yes.
Wait, was there a third one? Did we get to the third one? Was there a third one?
Yes, there was.
Ooh, we have 2 votes for Resonate.
Throw my vote in there too. I like that one a lot.
No one asked you.
Well, I know that.
I would also I would also suggest 27 years, but that's because I'm hilarious.
I don't understand the 27 years. I feel like I missed something.
I'll explain it to you later.
For makeup.
It's from your favorite movie.
My favorite movie?
Okay, your second favorite. You saw it recently. You liked it. We all float down here.
Yeah, I know. I know that she looks like Pennywise. Her makeup is like pink, but
Yeah,
like
he comes every
Pennywise
27 years. He arrives every 27 years.
style. Oh, okay. All right. So, all right, Miss Vendor, we give the final decision to the vendor. Which of these suggested magic words do you like the best? That is not having to do with breasts.
Or milk. Apparently, milk's bad.
Actually-
too.
Actually, dice milk would be really funny.
No, it wouldn't.
Oh, I like that one.
See,
That's what you
Milk
get
dice?
when you put dice in a blender and eventually it liquid. Yeah,
is that what?
just like almond milk.
I don't trust any of you.
Sounds tasty.
The hard part is finding the nipples on the almond.
Or
I
in this
really
case,
thought
the
you were going to
dice.
say on the dice. I'm like,
That's a payment. Like every
It-
time
No,
someone
Lolly,
says
that
like a
would have been
vendor.
silly.
that's
It's a-
rolling snake eyes, right? Found them. Haha.
Little known fact that dice have otters.
every time someone says something about almonds having nipples, I think of Sam Elliott. Just
What?
saying.
I don't even know. Can we let
Oh,
the
look,
vendor
a
please
vendor.
pick our magic word?
What am I choosing from?
I don't even know anymore.
Okay, here we go. Resonate, Shatterproof, Squish, Moo,
Froggen
Buybats, Dicey,
Froggen Boggin.
Froggen Boggin.
Froggen Boggin.
That's the one you want is Froggen Boggin? All right. Froggen Boggin it is.
Wow.
Boggin with the boggin.
I should be able to be in that drawing.
No, you're already in the drawing. You're in the drawing in spirit, famous Dana.
Okay. I mean, I have enough squishmallows on my bed already, I think.
You are a
By the way,
squishmallow, famous Dana.
As
I want to see
pitches
your
go,
collection.
This is true. I am a squishmallow.
that was a good argument, famous Dana. I thought that was a wonderful pitch.
Okay, so for those of you who don't know how this works, here's how it works. So you guys have 1 week to not hear during the show, not on Facebook, not on Twitch, only on YouTube. After the show, after we have ended tonight's broadcast, go into the comments section and put the word Froggenboggin.
Froggenboggin.
I know it's almost Germanic sounding, right? Like Farfignugan, but Froggenboggin.
Oh yeah, no, actually, a Froggenboggin was my first. Froggenboggin was my first car out of college. It ran on diesel. It was Froggenboggin.
No, as old as you are, it ran on legs.
So put the word Froggenboggin, that's the magic word, and then next week you will have an entry into the drawing for these prizes from Celestina. And if you would like extra entries, you can join our Patreon, and then you will be automatically entered no matter what. So that will give you also the extra entry as well. So if you've commented and are on Patreon, you have 2 entries. If you want 3 entries, you can also join the YouTube channel by hitting the boink join button, and that will give you a maximum of 3 possible entries. So
Yay!
It's Boggin approved.
Right?
No boggins were hurt in the making of this video.
Oh no.
Morbid tested, Boggin approved. Like
You don't want morbid to test it. I'm just saying.
troll tested, Boggin approved.
I mean, that's fair.
It was morbid.
Yes.
It was morbid detested.
No, it was morbid observed.
So is there anything you would like to say to everybody before we let you go tonight?
I love you.
Yeah.
Oh, we love you
you're so
too.
sweet.
You too.
And thank you so much for watching. And if you check out my shop, I really appreciate it because I love making art. It's my life now. And thank you guys so much for having me. This was so much fun. This is like my first ever video interview, and it's just, you guys are so cool. So thank you very much.
Thank you for being
Yeah,
Oh,
on.
yeah.
you're
with
most
our
welcome.
insanity.
Thank you for being here.
Yeah.
Thank you for having incredibly low standards.
Thank you for putting up with us.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you for letting us all know that we're about to give you all of our fat fairy coin
Yeah.
because everybody wants custom dice now.
Yes. Okay, I'm so excited.
I'm just saying, again, with what Count Morbid said, if you keep your standards low, you'll never be let down.
Oh yes,
Ooh.
that's my life motto.
I think I should get dice with my dad's ashes in it so that he can be with us on family gaming night.
That is crazy and sounds like
love
something
that.
you
One.
But like when he
I
when
love
you roll
that.
a 1, are you going to be really pissed at him?
Maybe.
do.
Thanks
Listen,
a lot, Dad.
listen, there was one point where I'll tell you a story. There was one point where Captain Greybeard came out while we were playing D&D,
Mhm.
and he happened to be wearing his significant other's robe on upside down. When I say upside down, like his legs were in the armholes, he's like, "I'm here to play." I'm like, "Oh no!"
You don't even know.
My father died of liver failure, so he started acting like a 4-year-old right before he passed away, and
No,
so
he did
this
that
was
as a
one of his
joke.
times.
And
was
he
one of
did
his
that to all of
times.
us.
No, he had
Good night,
I
some.
want to
Midsummer.
know. I want to know if you'd put him in dice jail,
Good
like if he
night.
rolls poorly.
Nice
Dice jail.
Nice jail.
Oh, y'all haven't heard of dice jail? They
Well,
actually,
first of all, dice jail is not nearly as effective as dice capital punishment. You line up all your dice in an arc, right, and you put the offending one in the middle, and you smash it with a hammer, and then all the other dice know not to misbehave.
yeah.
Do not miss roll.
I don't think he would
Dice-
approve of the
Dice
firing
jail
squad
started
at
off
all.
as a joke. Dice jail started off as a joke, but I think people actually make them now.
I want a
Yeah, they
dice
do.
jail.
You
Listen,
can't
listen.
get them. They do exist. Yeah.
I'm just saying you could end up in jail by rolling dice in Monopoly.
I don't even know. I'm going to
That's
go look
true.
at articles, and you guys are now going to talk amongst yourselves.
What do you think we've been doing this whole time?
We get in trouble when we
Probably
talk amongst
mostly
ourselves. You
ignoring
know
me, I
this,
guess.
right?
Yeah, we get in trouble for talking amongst ourselves normally.
Oh God.
Dana can just show off more fabric.
Okay, let's all stare at Dana.
Is she frogging? Is she doing frogging stuff?
What do I have to
looking
show off?
around like, I don't even know what's going on, man. I'm a boggin. I'm
So
wearing
I happen to know that there exist at least 2 mathematicians in the world who have written books about how the mathematics of Monopoly. So that's pretty exciting.
Was it a statistical drama?
Is it better to buy hotels or just leave them as houses?
It is better to buy hotels.
Okay.
Hotel, motel, holiday.
It actually depends on how many people are still in the game at the point you're buying them.
Ah.
You know what's really sad is I went through and I did all these articles and Count Morbid, you broke my arm with all the articles you sent this week.
By the way,
And
so
then I go,
broke your arm?
yeah, there was a lot of articles. Broke my arm from clicking. Do you
You
want
know,
to be a big in
we-
Count Morbid? Is that what this is?
Yeah, sure.
We have a little jail like that for our cell phones for family gaming night.
Yeah, so
Nice,
let's
Jill.
see. Yeah, this was just I love the little key lock on that one. And then here
The
this
dunce
isn't
chair.
technically dice jail, but somebody made a little dunce chair and cap for their dice.
Is that if you keep rolling one?
Yeah, I
Wow.
think this is like the timeout chair. Like this is when you're the dunce cap slays me. But you can de-biggin me.
I'm working on it.
Shrinkage me.
I'm working on it. There you go.
I usually like roll like 40-20s and then pick the one that rolled the lowest if I want a high number, and then I roll that one again to try to get a high number.
Actually, wait, check out
Sounds
this
like
real
it.
quick. Just because we were literally discussing it, somebody made an axolotl dice jail.
Oh. It like stole your dice.
There we go.
That's an axolotl.
Yeah,
It looks like a newt with spikes.
yeah.
You've never seen them in Minecraft.
Yeah, not yet.
They come in different colors.
I'm usually down in the mines getting attacked by zombies and such.
That's where you find them, is in the mines.
Or green gelatin things now. That's the thing. Green gelatin.
Slimes.
Slimes, yeah. Yeah. Those things are jerks.
Yeah, there's strangely an amazing variety of dice jails, and of course, dice towers are also fun.
We have Fairy Princess Lolly has dice roller.
Oh,
it looks
yeah,
like
that's
a tree. And
I think-
and you dump it in the top. And
Dice
Well, yeah,
towers might be
I
my
thought
next
Lolly had both a
project.
tree and a tower for dice towers.
They're all trees.
You're a tree.
But,
I mean, he's
Swear I heard
green.
your voice there for a half a second.
It-
Swear I did.
Who?
What?
You?
at one
Me?
point, we attempted
Maybe?
to make a gelatinous dice.
Okay.
Were Jello shots, but that didn't actually work out. They didn't
Wow.
go very well.
Gelatinous cube jello shots. Somebody made a gelatinous cube dice jail, actually. But God,
What is the drink called that has a gelatinous cube and
Jello shot.
green slime and
Jello shots.
Pan Galactic Gargle Blaster or something like
Oh,
that?
well,
I think
sounds
that
like
drink
the
is
dying-
called poison.
Hard to swallow.
It's called poison. It's called have a high constitution.
It's called I hope your kidneys are still working because not after this.
Green slime, dragon blood, and black pudding. That's what it is. Yeah. My D&D expert over there is telling
Molly
me.
is having such a hard time picking articles tonight. Her blue eyebrows are
I
just
am.
focused.
I am.
Maybe she got stuck on thinking that the green tomatillo drink
Yeah.
was a Pan Galactic.
I found
Gargle
She's
Blaster.
looking,
Purple
she's looking
type.
at the insanity of 27
However you say it,
articles.
seeds.
27 articles that Count Morbid sent in. That's what she's looking
What?
at.
No, but I will say that there are specifically some Groundhog Day specific articles that I sent in.
Yes, and speaking of which,
Again,
I have our
did
two
it every-
articles
did it every
that
time.
I have picked. And so the first article, because Groundhog Day, I guess, is the human version of Imbolc.
No, it isn't.
Somehow.
No, it isn't.
Remember when we all got groundhog hats and wore them to the? We were for Punxsutawney Phil.
Do you want me to get mine? It's right here.
Get out your groundhog hat.
All right, I'll be back in a second.
Well, little known fact, the groundhog isn't in Punxsutawney.
Oh,
The
stop
people
it,
from
Count.
Punxsutawney
Dude,
went to Gobbler's Knob, where the groundhog was.
So here we go. These are the articles for
Did
tonight.
Ollie even notice my name tonight?
No, I try not to. Article number 1, Natural Selections, The Hidden History of Groundhog Day, versus number 2, because it seemed like it was also in theme for today, Campbell's is launching scented candles that smell like their canned soups. So if you want to hear about the hidden history of Groundhog Day, press number 1. And if you want to hear about canned soup scented candles, press number 2. Ion, please start the
Article
timer.
number 3 is candles that smell like groundhogs.
No. Wow, how did he make his crest appear when he puts his that's magic. How did he do that?
He put that in as his
icon
picture?
for the account.
Because I'm magic. I thought you knew.
Nope, I didn't know.
No,
I'm
you know.
just saying.
I'll show you how to do it.
0 votes so far. You guys, if you want,
You
put
need
your
a vote.
votes in the comments.
You need a
I
vote.
feel like I have to threaten you, like Silence of the Lambs or something. Put the votes in the comments.
Hit a button. Hit a button.
Or else it gets bad puns again.
Put the froggin' in the boggin.
Yes.
Oh man, I don't even know right now.
The boggin has 2 turtles tattoos. Don't need a frog.
You don't have tattoos.
Where at?
Put the votes in the comments or get the puns again.
Yes, that's what I said.
You're probably going to give us the puns anyway.
This is why I don't like you people.
You love us and you know it.
I'm going to put the whip away for now.
Aww.
Dana.
Yeah, work in progress, didn't she? That's what she meant, isn't it? Really, she said, and I made some whips, and I was like, sweet, custom whips with like handles that have things in them that you want to have in them. And then I was like, wait a minute, is that she did say whip, right? Is that the whip that she means? This was all my internal thought process right at that moment, that all of this basically. And so I had to ask. Welcome to the inside of my head. Oh, we're done. Okay, we have one. Congratulations. It's the hidden history of Groundhog Day.
It's here. Going for his back. He's got the hat. It's on. The groundhoggin with the boggin.
Yeah, that's teeth.
Wait, is it groundhoggin in the boggin?
It's groundhoggin with the boggin.
Yes, because
It's groundhogging on the noggin.
the troll. Yeah, that doesn't fit.
Hang on. Fairy Princess Lolly, look.
New York Times is the worst.
Do you see it?
Oh, it's the Times Herald, not the New York Times. Okay. What? No, I'm not looking at whatever you're trying to show me because I'm about to read this article. So please don't interrupt me every 2 words. Let's see. Harleysville Hank's Groundhog Day prognostication is for an early spring. This is the history of. Wait, that's it? That's all that's here? Is this the right thing? Okay. It looks like there's supposed to be more here, but
Isn't there little dots right there you can click on? Go back up. Go back up.
I did. Did you not see me just try to click on them?
No,
They
it
don't
went too
highlight.
quick. No, it went too quick. Sorry.
No. Well, I'll read this, but it doesn't look like this is actually takes us to the article of the title, so maybe I'll have to do the other one. With temperatures in the low 20s and snow on the ground, the group, is this even for this year, by
It's
the way?
not for this year because he saw his show.
Okay. So, what the heck? No! That was like a... Okay, I'm going to try again.
Okay. Is the Herald doing it?
Well, it doesn't... Oh, here we go. No, why is it doing that? Oh, it won't let me see the actual article because
I'm working on it. Give me a second.
You know,
What's the article name again?
It's The Hidden History of Groundhog Day.
Okay.
If you can find a link for it, I will circle back to it. But for the noms, I will select a different set of articles. Sorry about that. That's aggravating. Let's see. Oh, wait.
Got it.
Ew. You found it? Oh, okay. Send it in the little chat there.
Working on it. Right.
Let's do this one. This one is like a battle of brain pans. We'll do this one first while I wait for that.
I was gonna say, look in our group chat. Oh, that's where I stuck it.
I'm gonna do this one first. Man suffering from severe headache. This is like the head battle here. Severe headaches lived with a bullet in his skull for 20 years versus bizarre worm with one head and countless bodies found in an astonishing discovery. So if you want to hear about the dude with a bullet in his brain pan for 20 years, press number 1. And if you want to hear about, I don't even know, it's like the Medusa of worms.
It's the Hydra, only in reverse.
It is. It's like the Hydra of worms. The worm
reverse
with
Hydra.
one head and countless bodies. Press number 2. Ion, please start the timer if you will.
Those two are unabashedly my fault, and I apologize profusely.
I sent some articles I sent like 2 things, and my stuff isn't in here. How come my articles don't count?
Because yours get subjugated to weirdness. I'm putting them in right now. Give me a minute. Actually,
I mean, people send me stuff sometimes, and so I send it on.
You did send one. That's true.
We have 2 votes for 2. Just saying. Oh, Flora, I see you shaking your head over there.
Why are you disapproving, Flora?
I'm yawning. So I'm
Flora's just cold.
She's just judging you, probably harshly, but judging.
She needs to curl up every time with her cloak ready, just so she'll be ready for it.
Forgot my blankie.
Are you excited for the FAE After Hours, Flora?
Yes.
Yeah, she's excited for naps.
Are you ready to vend at Oddmall, Flora?
No.
No.
I'm so exhausted from everything that I've made over the past 2 weeks.
Just think of it as potential human monies waiting to happen.
That's what Famous Dana's looking forward to.
Okay. Timer is out. 2 votes for 2. All right. That one was pretty straightforward. Let's see.
Man, this thing is in the wrong language even.
Wait. I just had these highlighted. Where did it go? There it is. Okay. 2 votes for 2 in this bizarre worm. All right.
Oh, my goodness.
Oops. Sorry. Wrong button.
Is it a bizarro worm?
Ew, weird. What the heck? Can you guys see that? What is that thing even doing? It's so excited.
It's doing the Humpty Hump.
Let's see. A strange new species of worm. Go away. With one head and multiple branching bodies has been discovered by researchers in Japan. How do they know? I mean, confirmation of the new species of worm was announced by researchers led by Professor Maria Teresa Aguado from the University of Göttingen in Germany. Aguado was sent images of the strange worm by researchers in Japan and organized a field trip to examine and later confirm their findings. The worms were found off Sado Island in Japan, living inside host sponges in these seas surrounding the island. They were found to be a form of psyllid marine worm, whatever that means.
They also live in a pineapple down by the sea.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
What? Until now, only 2 others of this kind were known to exist. The new species has been named Ramicilus Knigget, after Japanese legend Godzilla's monster enemy.
I'm pretty sure that is an interdimensional bad guy for Superman. Like if you say the name backwards, he disappears.
a kaiju that can
Ghidorah.
regenerate lost body parts. I wish Stormy was here. Stormy could tell me what a kaiju is.
Kaijus are the big monsters that Godzilla is.
Yeah, it's a
Oh.
giant
King
monster
Kong.
from the Pacific. What's wrong with you, man?
It's
Well,
Ghidorah.
Any giant monster can be called a kaiju, like any
Yeah.
Godzilla, King Kong.
Have you seen Pacific Rim at all?
This
No,
one is.
I don't even
Going
know.
to bed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why don't you come this way?
I've not seen that. I didn't know it was pronounced Ghidorah and like Godiva, but
I didn't know it was pronounced in Fedora either, but it is apparently.
I guess. Let's see. So, having the chance to dive and collect animals on the island of Sato was really remarkable. We were also quite lucky to find the animals the first day of diving, Aguado told Newsweek. It was not until we finished the complete morphological and molecular study that we were sure. I was then quite enthusiastic and surprised. There were more species with such a tree-shaped body. Can we see a picture of the tree worm? The team's findings were published January 19th in the journal Organisms. I almost read that wrong. Diversity and Evolution.
What?
Sorry, I couldn't help it. Oh, Lord.
Authors.
Wet.
The female organism is a myth.
Ooh.
Okay.
Hey, look, it's in there.
Authors suggested the strange form of worms may the strange form the worms take may be in response to the shapes of their host sponges. Their hypothesis is that the worm body branches out in the strange ways to explore the what else would it be
That's what
doing?
they want to call it.
The insides of the host sponges. The ramified bodies of the branching psyllids might mirror the intricated labyrinth of the sponge canal system in which they live. The sponge canal system, with the ability to produce new, fully developed segments, allowing the worm to explore the canals. Look, if it can't see, what's it doing anyway? And how do they know where its head is? Ugh. Ooh, that gives me the heaves, man. I don't know why. Yeah. Bizarre behavior of the worms was also filmed by scientists. In one clip, the Remicillus
Just don't even try.
Kobayashi is recorded shaking in an animated way that scientists believe is linked to the distribution of reproductive cells by the worm in its environment. The first psyllid marine worm species was discovered in the Philippines in 1879. The second was found north of Australia in 2012. Analysis suggests the Australian and newly described Japanese species share a common ancestor, which the researchers say is potentially where their asymmetrical branching bodies come from. How do they even know where its head is? Let's see.
They asked.
They asked it. Aguado said, really, what's
The head is the
worm
one with the
language?
mouth.
Said many questions remain about these strange creatures. Scientists don't yet understand the nature of the relationship between the branching worm and its host sponge. Is it a symbiotic relationship where both creatures somehow benefit? And how do the worms manage to feed to maintain their huge bodies, having just one tiny mouth in their single head?
You know, I wonder that about myself all the time. How do I exist with one tiny mouth and my single head?
I don't know what disillusion you're under with the word tiny in that sentence.
I don't know. You know, that's fair. Yeah.
Yep. That is a weird looking thing. I don't even know. I want to know how they know.
That's the sponge, it looks like.
That's what she said.
Yes, it is. She says lots of things.
This is weird.
It's kind of neat, really. Because it must be just what they were saying is that sponges are porous, and so they have lots of spaces in them that they absorb water with, and it's just filling up the space, which is cool.
We know. We just read the article.
I mean, we were here.
I was just saying, I think it's cool.
I think Ion is funny.
Ion, you didn't ruin it. You just fell flat. That's all I'm saying, man.
Yeah, I'm afraid I have to log out early because roommates have gone to sleep, and I'm incapable of being quiet. I might make rude comments in the comment section though.
Hey,
All right, then go away.
Oh,
Go
yeah.
away. Yeah.
Go away. Oh, that's what that's like. Okay, where's the?
It's a button.
Did you? Okay, so did you? I don't see a link to.
It's in our group. It's in the group thing.
I don't. I see nothing in the private chat.
The Book of Faces.
I am not there, and I don't go
Okay,
there during the
stand
show.
by. I'll put it in that other one. Hang on. I'm sorry, I had a moment.
You want me to navigate too many places? Nope, not
You
happening.
want
Let's
to
see.
navigate too many places.
I'm hungry.
This one is sort of funny. Let's see.
Nice to meet you, I'm
You
Ion.
do strange things that are funny.
That's awful.
Okay, let's have a
It has to be the
battle
worst
of
dad
queens.
joke.
Queen Elizabeth
Really?
is releasing her own royal condiment versus Monkey Queen led a violent coup to become her troops' first female leader.
Really?
So, if you want to hear about the Queen's condiments, press 1. And if you want to hear about the Queen's coup, press 2. See what I did right
That sounded dirty. Why would you say it like that?
Ion. Yes, timer. Thank you. Thank you very much. That's right. What? No, he did not. I'm just
Let's
saying.
hear about the
Queen's
Queen's
condiments is
coup.
1. Queen's coup is 2.
I feel like Una is going to stare at us uncomfortably.
What?
The Queen's coup.
What about the Queen's coup?
I feel like Una will stare at us uncomfortably.
She
Different
basically
queen.
stares at everybody uncomfortably all the time.
Okay,
No, she
that's
doesn't
fair.
stare at anybody. She just has a wandering eye. It's fun of.
Oh, yes, there it is. Okay, I see it.
Don't you love the wandering eye that wanders all around the kingdom staring at people?
We have 2 votes for 1 so far. You were like, really? But see, that's 2 people that want to hear about the Queen's condiments.
I bet you do, you sick freaks.
Are those
Hey,
food
I'm
items?
on that list. I want to hear about the Queen's condiments too.
You are also a freak, but I don't get to call you sick because I'm sworn to you.
That's
The angry
not
elf
ever really stopped.
got a little itty bitty jar of Nutella for Christmas.
What?
And
How?
A family gave her a gift, and it had a little itty bitty jar of Nutella. And she went to the mall yesterday and saw a little bitty jar of strawberry preserves, and she's like, "I have to have it to go with my little itty bitty jar of Nutella."
I'm like addicted to watching those videos where it's like my tiny life, and they do all these things, and they're so small and tiny.
It's
I
kinda
love them
cute.
so much, and they entrance me, and I just watch them and watch them.
It's like
I love
making fairy gardens.
Yeah, or they do all kinds of things. Like one was cleaning the house. They had a little vacuum cleaner and little things of spick and span and tiny little mops, and they were like, doo, 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 doo. It's the best. I love
Was
it.
that the
so
noise
much.
they made? Was it do 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 do?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, look at you! You found your groundhog hat. Yay!
Really? I've been wearing it like most of the show, man.
I just noticed it.
Look, the groundhog goes. There we go.
Steampunk groundhog. All right, 2 votes for
Steampunk
number 1.
Groundhog.
And that means it is the Queen's condiment. So let's see.
We will hear about the Queen's condiments in just a moment. We have another article that has been waiting to be read the whole time. Or I'll be ignored. That's a thing too. Happens.
Well, she might want to do the one she had just started and then come back to that.
I don't know.
Here we go. Queen's condiments. Are you guys ready?
Yep, you're right.
All right. Queen Elizabeth is releasing her own royal condiments.
I don't like it.
Let's see. Thanks to the advent of democracy, padding your pockets as a British monarch isn't quite as easy as it used to be. But the royal family continues to find ways. Over the past several years, Queen Elizabeth II and company have released beers, wine, 2 different types of gin, one tied to Buckingham Palace and another to Sandringham House. Now, having blanketed the alcohol market, don't expect a royal hard seltzer anytime soon. The Queen is returning to less boozy pastures. Oh my
That's all
God.
very British of them.
Monarchy-approved condiments.
Is it all Heinz products? Because that sounds pretty British.
These royal estate condiments are set to arrive in 2 varieties, tomato sauce and brown sauce, according to The Sun. What's brown sauce? For
It's
the
brown.
uninitiated, tomato sauce is the vague term Brits use for ketchup, while brown sauce is kind of like A1 sauce, but with ketchup-like thickness. Ooh, it actually sounds kind of good. The best-known brown sauce brand is Heinz's HP, which is ubiquitous at restaurants across the UK. Both sauces will reportedly be produced at Sandringham, which, being a gin and condiment factory, is also one of the Queen's estates. The tomato sauce is apparently ideal for breakfast or any time of the day. Just, slather it on. Let's see. Rub it into your skin. It gives you a nice...
Rubs the lotion on the skin. It gets stared out again.
Let's see. Utilizing... It's ideal or utilizing dates, apple juice, and spices in its recipe, while the brown sauce is packed with vinegar and spices. Okay, Cerulean, are you still out there? Because I know that you are in the UK, and I want to know if you can send us a bottle of brown sauce from the UK so we can taste test it live on the show.
Or at least so she can dip her meat in it when no one's looking.
You want the Queen's approved brown sauce as opposed to the most common brown sauce they use?
Well, I don't know when the Queen's approved stuff is going to come out, so I guess just regular brown sauce ought to do just fine. Let's see. It says, if you want to eat like the Queen, be prepared to pay royal prices. Both bottles are said to cost £6.99 about $9.50 for a mere 295 gram bottle, which who knows what that is. Let's see. Whereas the Heinz one can be picked up for about $2.75. Let's see. If I'm paying $6.99 for a bottle of something, I want wine with it, one local supposedly told The Sun, flashing that classic British wit. What's witty about that? These new sauces have not yet...
This is all very confusing to get to.
I just want to know how many ounces is 450 grams.
That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah.
Ion?
No pressure.
No, you figure it out. It's not pressure.
It's actually a little difficult to say because ounces is a volume measurement and grams is a mass measurement.
Never mind. He's gonna ruin that too.
I guess you're right.
It's just like wow. Wow.
So the thicker the sauce, the more off it is.
I'm just saying, I really want to taste this brown sauce because it sounds delicious. I like A1 sauce, so maybe it's good.
The brown, I've had the Heinz version and it's quite good. So.
I mean, I tried many things when I was over there, but I don't think that was one of them. So now I want to try it.
Uncle Google said approximately 15 ounces because it can't give an honest.
Why is
actually 15 ounces?
Suddenly?
What?
So listen, I want you to send us a bottle of this brown sauce, but
Why is Uncle Google your uncle?
I'm not sure I can handle eating a sauce that's called Daddy's sauce.
I might have problems with this too.
So you'll have to send us a different brand. Will you do it, Cerulean? Will you send us a bottle of this saucy stuff? Is that a thing? I'm watching my comments right now. I'm serious. I'm just saying. We need something new to taste test on the show. Maybe we should all look for something at Oddmall when we go there.
What?
I don't know. There was the apiary people last time with the honey, and that was delicious.
Do you want shrimp ramen? Or miso ramen?
What?
Do you want miso ramen?
Do I want
Miso is
miso
good.
ramen?
Yeah.
Why are you asking me that?
Because I'm looking at it right now.
I don't understand.
Not related.
It just
Not
sounds
He's
like
precisely
asking you
related.
dinner
it's
for
totally not
later.
related to anything.
Right.
No.
Right.
Oh.
I don't think the sauce would taste good in miso ramen.
Morbid just wants to know if you really, really want it. Or
Tell Morbid what you want, what you really, really
No,
want.
you know what? No, Count Morbid. Suck it. Let's see. The hidden history of Groundhog Day. So we're going to circle back to the thing that was our first article. It's 9:35, which means this part of our show is a little bit shortened tonight, but I'm going to read this as our last article. So, here we go. Punxsutawney Phil meets his adoring masses. This is 2020. But this article is 2022. Look at him. He's so cute. He's a big groundhog. Early Wednesday morning, way out there in the small town of Punxsutawney, a portly aging man in a top hat and tails will unceremoniously yank a grumpy groundhog from his winter den and present it to a roaring crowd numbering in the tens of thousands. The man will then whisper to the groundhog in a secret shared language what he calls groundhogese. For the 136th year since 1886, Punxsutawney Phil, the most famous rodent besides a mouse named Mickey, will have predicted the weather. Happy Groundhog Day. While I write this on Friday and don't yet know what he said, I'm going to put this out on a limb and say that Phil tells the guy he sees his shadow, even if it is overcast, and we get 6 more weeks of winter. In this snowy, icy, bitter cold winter, he completely loses his credibility otherwise. Like the groundhog has any, but though Phil's batting average isn't high, the National Climatic Data Center says that his accuracy is only 39%, which is worse than a coin flip. His forecast for 6 more weeks of winter is the safe one. In 136 tries, that's been his call more than 100 times. As a naturalist, however, I love a holiday named for an animal, and I'm tickled that the national media just might have made room amongst the top stories, like Russia on the cusp of invading the what? I don't even know. Okay, and I love that it's based on some natural history. Groundhogs, also called woodchucks, are in fact hibernators, sleeping the entire winter away in groundhog burrows, their heart rate plummeting from summer's 80 beats per minute to winter's 5. Wow, 5 beats per minute. Oh, that's actually what the next sentence is, too. Oh, that's funny.
No, it wasn't.
I was just genuinely surprised and said that, and then I'm like, oh, that's literally the next sentence with an exclamation point to emphasize its genuine surprisedness. In February, males arouse themselves from this slumber to scout their territory, searching for the dens of potential mates. Finished scouting, they go back to sleep for another month or so. Pennsylvania Dutch farmers settling in the New World brought their German tradition of seeking out a hibernating animal. For them, it was badgers, while Brits used hedgehogs. On February 2nd, for weather prognostications. Coming here and seeing groundhogs roaming in February likely began the tradition of Groundhog Day. But the choice of February 2nd is no accident. Those same German settlers also commemorate the Christian Candlemas, the day when the clergy blessed and distributed candles to combat the dark of winter, and lighted candles were placed in windows. Candlemas comes at the exact midpoint between winter solstice and spring equinox, and superstition held that if the weather was fair on this day, the second half of winter would be cold and stormy. If Candlemas be fair and bright, said the superstition, winter has another flight. If Candlemas brings clouds and rain, winter will not come again. Candlemas itself has an origin in the pagan celebration of Imbolc, one of our cross-quarter days, the halfway marks of the seasons. Echoes of ancient cross-quarter holidays have stayed with us through the ages in May Day, Halloween, and Groundhog Day. Do they know that that's only 3 holidays that they're citing for something that's called a cross-quarter? Let's see.
I'm pretty sure they have absolutely no clue.
I'm pretty sure they don't have any clue what they're talking about either, but it's okay. I'm just glad that they mentioned that, you know, something diverse. It seems there was a long ago tug of war over which calendar would mark the seasons, one where cross-quarter days begin them, the other where solstices and equinoxes do. Midsummer's Eve, another pre-Christian holiday captured so wonderfully by Shakespeare, occurs on summer solstice, now the beginning of summer. But way back when, the solstice was the midway point of the season. Portions of that ancient calendar have stayed with us, embedded in our cultural DNA. When that top-hatted gentleman pulled Phil out of his burrow up there on Gobbler's Knob.
Oh, yeah.
That's the name.
Yep, I've been there. It's really nice, actually.
Gobbler's Knob, that's the best.
Yeah, that's where the groundhog is.
I love that name so much. He reminded us of olden days. Oh, man. Okay, he reminded us of olden days when a completely different calendar ruled, and Wednesday was suddenly Imbolc, the very first day of spring. See, I told you it was the first day of spring. No matter what Phil called this week, let's be honest, he's got better chances of getting his prediction right than the Flyers have of winning the Stanley Cup.
That is also true.
Sadly. P.S. The name Punxsutawney is so evocative, I knew it had to be a Native American name, but only just last week I checked into it. Turns out it's a Lenape phrase meaning town of mosquitoes. Shh, don't tell the Chamber of Commerce. Not quite the image they'd want to invoke.
That's fair too.
Well, that was kind of a cool article, actually. I rather liked that one. I don't know how weird it was, per se, but...
I mean, I had to fight hard to find one like that, yeah.
What?
It took a minute to find that one.
Oh. So... wait.
It is now time to say goodbye to Flora because she needs a nap.
I actually count more, but I think it was Marlowe that wrote Midsummer Night's Dream.
Who's more?
Yeah, it can be funny sometimes. So anyway, with that said, you guys, that basically brings us to the end of tonight's show. Thank you, everybody. Oh, also, I think I owe everybody an apology from the beginning of the show because as I was clicking through my tabs, looking for the article tab so I could share it to the screen, I noticed that I wrote an entire Patreon post with the link for everybody to log in, and I don't think I pushed send. So it's still sitting there unsent, and I'm really sorry.
Maybe next time we do a show, we can just let them come on.
No, I feel really bad actually because I was like, no, it should be there. It should be on the Patreon, and it is, but it is unpublished because I was in a hurry and doing many work things at once. So I do apologize for that. Though, if you guys will please hit the like and subscribe button, and then also we have one more show before it is our Fairies After Dark, our FAE After Dark at Oddmall. Next week,
After Dark live.
in 2 weekends from now, on the 12th. So, February 12th. So, also, one other thing I wanted to tell you guys. Sorry, there's one more thing. I put it here. Yes. This month, our special offer for joining our Patreon. If you either join and or upgrade your membership this month, you will get your choice of a favor saver made by famous Dana. And favor savers are what we see as a clipping to our outfits that have all of our pins and all of our cool little fair swag attached to them. Let's see. And I have actually a picture of this. I will show you guys up close picture. You see it in the corner there, but yes, this is what they look like, the colors that Famous Dana has made. And you get to choose which one you want until there are no more. So that is this month's special. So please think about joining us. And with that said, then we will see you guys, I guess, again on next Wednesday.
Go away.
Thank you for joining us, Count Morbid. I was like, no, what are we going to do? We can't end this show without that.
Away.
Go dream good dreams.
No, just get out of here.
Yeah, too.
Hello, friends. This is Gun for Hammerhands. Thank you for checking out Fairy Princess Lolly's channel. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. Use your troll hammer to ring that little bell icon to get notifications when she posts future videos. And if you'd like to support these magical creations, fly over to our Patreon and join the fairy family.